Well, we are back for semi-final number 2. University of Colombo taking on the University of Peradeniya. We've had an exciting semi-final number 1 where the University of Sri Jayawardhanapura secured for themselves a berth in the finals, and that's exactly what these two teams will be looking for. Colombo taking on Peradeniya. Essentially, we have a Kandy Colombo semi-final, Abdul Hadi, and it looks like it will be the University of Peradeniya will be starting proceedings with the kickoff. Will be interesting to see how both these teams fare in that quarter-final last week. The University of Peradeniya had a few mistakes in that opening quarter of the game. That's something they'll be looking to minimize. Whereas Colombo, they definitely looked on song.
There's the kickoff for semi-final 2, collected by Ketaka. Bashana will look to clear off things flat and deep. High tackle is the call by the referee. Early penalty for Colombo. A brilliant kick there by Bashana. Puts play into Peradeniya's half early in the game. There you go, the high tackle. Ketaka. Brilliant throw-in.
That's exactly what Peradeniya should be avoiding, those mistakes early on, because the Colombo can be quite clinical and decisive with the ball in hand. Here's the University of Colombo now going through the blind, once again advancing forward, looking to put that man out of play, and that's exactly what they do. University of Peradeniya with some clutch defense, but looking a bit shaky in these opening few minutes. Of course, they'll be getting better as the game progresses, but it all depends on how decisive you can be in this opening half. Once again,
just as you said, Bilal, sorry for interrupting you over there, but just as you said over there, they were looking shaky, and then the penalty comes. Crooked throw, scrum in favor of Colombo. They'll want to score early on, they'll want to put pressure early on in the game.
University of Peradeniya in their black and red jerseys as per usual, and Colombo donning their purple jerseys with a brilliant scrum in the 22. Now they employ the services of that line. Here's the number 13, Bashana, who puts it towards the wing. Will this be the opening try for Colombo? They're just inches away.
Well, that's held up. Brilliant defense by Peradeniya. They've held very well. We certainly thought that was a try, Bilal. I thought it was a try, but Peradeniya have denied. Here's a replay of that. Well, brilliant defense. Excellent defense coming in by Peradeniya. Brilliantly held up. But they look to play deep.
Colombo with another opportunity to restart things. Quick tap taken, but play will be called back.
Unfortunately, we are unable to get you the referee's mic due to some technical errors, technical issues. However, we have the production and the commentary, so you'll have to enjoy our voices for the rest of the game.
Early on opportunity for Colombo here. Yes, Colombo, brilliant move. And will this be the first try, or will they be denied again? And the referee has given it. That will be the first try of the game for the University of Colombo. And they score it under 5 minutes. This is exactly what we talked about, the mistakes of the University of Peradeniya, giving them ample space to come into the game. And so clinical with the finish.
Well, that was a brilliantly done move. Abdullah gives it to Radhika, and Radhika to Ketaka, who finishes off in a diving way in the corner for the first try in under 6 minutes. Bharshana be looking to add the extras. Gets good connection and is over. He stocks the first conversion of the game. Bharshana Vijay Singh, 7 points to nil in favour of University of Colombo. Peradeniya will have to do a lot of work. They'll have to play in Colombo's half here.
They'll have to make sure they minimize those mistakes. Here's that try once again. Bharshana Vijay Singh with a good conversion. Bharshana has scored 51 points so far in this tournament, and he just adds 2 more to his tally.
Well, the numbers do tell on how good he is.
Collected cleanly by Colombo, but Peradeniya not doing the same. Comedy of errors here for the University of Peradeniya. Good chase from Colombo as well. Peradeniya will have to be better than that in this all-important semi-final. They are 7 points down in the 7th minute of the game, and those collections be much cleaner than that.
Well, Banula, he collected that ball from the kickoff, put that kick deep and put the pressure as well. And now Colombo with one more chance in front of the 22-meter arc. Here's Murshid. Gives it to Ishan. Ishan brings play in the 22-meter mark. And now Yasiru still going.
This time a wayward pass will be intercepted by Peradeniya, but they knock it on, and it will be another scrum. Another scrum in favour of the University of Colombo. Early on, they are putting massive pressure on these Peradeniya players.
Well, however, Colombo will be profiting from that. They'll be receiving the third scrum.
Nice dominant scrum as well from the Colombo forwards. Here they go once again. University of Colombo.
Well, that's a forward pass. Brilliant pressure coming in by the Peradeniya defense. They applied the pressure and they saw what the result was, and they saw how the result can favor them as well. Here's a replay of that. Omita giving that pass to Bashana, and there you go, Bashana with the pressure on him puts it a bit forward. And now Peradeniya will look to have this exit, inside the 22-meter mark. Will have the ability to exit in full, and they'll look to do that. The tackler not rolling away is a call. Peradeniya will have the opportunity to gain some meters forward, gain a lot of meters forward in fact. Unfortunately, we don't have the team cards of the Peradeniya team. We are yet to receive them. Well, line out. First line out, or second line out in favor of Peradeniya. They'll have to do better than the first one.
Just feel like Peradeniya nervous jitters getting to them, and it will be Peradeniya with the throw in. Good one by the University of Peradeniya. They'll be looking to put those big men to work here. Here's the clearance into the hands of the number 10.
Brilliant chase and brilliant tackle coming in by Dulan. Kicked into space. However, there is a man in the back. This man has been dangerous. Still going. Banula. Good. Fast feet. And now, here's Colombo moving forward. Referee blows. We are unable to hear what the referee has told. Referee signals for a knock-on.
University of Colombo 7 points ahead in this opening quarter of the first half. They'll be looking to make good use of their forwards as they'll put it out of touch, just meters away from that try line. Scathing run there by the number 11, Banula. Yes, Colombo once again. Colombo with them all. Inching forward is the University of Colombo. Will this be the second try for them? They're still going strong. Peradeniya, no answers, and Peradeniya will concede a second try to this forward pack from the University of Colombo. Dominant first half performance here. And they'll come away with another try and extend that lead to 12 points with Bashana Vijay with an opportunity to add 2 more to that tally.
Well, similar places that Colombo scored. They've done one from the maul, another one through the back peel of the maul. Well, University of Colombo are on a roll as Bashner lines up for his kick. Gets good connection and just off the post. It's 12 points to nil in favour of University of Colombo. University of Colombo showing some dominance early on in the game, showing that they are here to play and they are here to run riot today.
Peradeniya in disarray. They have to make sure they get their faculties clicking here. Have to make sure they resort to a good form of attack. Just keep the ball. Here's the kickoff once again. Well collected there by the number 6, Hastika Wijetunga. Play on. Is the call from the referee. Abdullah Siddiq offloads it to the number 5, who's met with a good tackle there. And in looking to counteract, they've just given away another penalty. Peradeniya. So many mistakes in this opening half. Bashner will be looking to put that out of touch. This time goes into the hands of Peradeniya, and Peradeniya now with an opportunity. Once again, elementary mistakes coming in for the University of Peradeniya. Not to be too harsh, but you have to be better than that in a semi-final. Just not getting their bearings right. Peradeniya. And once again, Colombo with a scrum. We've seen this happen so many times in these first opening minutes of the game. And each time we've seen Colombo make some headway. Will this be another opportunity for themselves to strike early on?
Well, Colombo have been receiving scrums all throughout these 18 minutes. Seems like a scrum day for them. And finally they make that error.
Taken off the wrong mark by the looks of it.
Ugash Vimukti in the location.
Taking it quickly here is the University of Peradeniya. Good tackle there by the number 11 once again. Contestable kick, and it will be Colombo who come away with it. Here's the number 11 once again with the offload now. Colombo with plenty of space, and just before the try line, they'll get their forwards in once again, and that will be the third try for the University of Colombo. And they're just bulldozing their way through here, using their forwards. And well, a one-sided start to the second semi-final, if any. We saw a very closely contested first semi-final, and it will be Hastika Wijetunga who comes away with the try. And the second one, Abdul Hadi, it has been pure dominance from Colombo. That man once again, Banula Algawatha, he has had the ball plenty of times, and whenever he has it, he has made sure he made those attacking runs.
Well, 3 tries and 3 tries scored in the same place for Colombo. Baushina will be having a corner field kicking practice day for him today. Well, he's converted 1 out of 2. How will his third one be?
Lining up the kick, here's Bashana. This time once again off the post. But nevertheless, Colombo will find themselves with a lead of 17 points in just under 20 minutes. And Abdul Hadi, putting you under the spot here, drawing from your experience, what exactly does Peradeniya have to do to come back? Because at the moment, seems like they're struggling to stop this Colombo attack and struggling to find some answers as well.
Well, they have only one thing to do. They have to be patient. They have to keep the ball within themselves. They have to avoid those costly errors which cost them the ball away. So I think keeping the ball would be the best thing that they could do here. And avoid Colombo getting hold of the ball, because when Colombo has the ball, they're quite dangerous.
Definitely, and it looks like once again it will be Colombo with another strike.
Definitely go back to that offside penalty call there. And now Peradeniya will have to get this right. They'll have to put this touch deep. And they'll have to play it right. Everything will be played right here for Peradeniya.
They just have to remind themselves that it's $17 points to nil is what the scorecard will read. And here are the team cards for the University of Peradeniya.
Uyangoda and Nishan Patharana to round up that forward pack. Omita Uyangoda, Murshido Sen, Midum Gayashan, Bashana Vijay Singh, Dulan Senanayaka, Praveen Kodituaku, and Banila Alogovatta will be that starting line for University of Colombo, and the replacements will be De Silva, Lienagoda, Wema, Sinivaratna, Punchi Bandara, Kulatunga, Sandaruwan, and Pera to line up the University of Colombo. Well, we're receiving. We are coming back to play rather. The line out in the favor of Peradeniya. They'll have to get everything right here.
attempt at disrupting the line out, but it will give the University of Peradeniya a knock-on advantage. And here's the University of Peradeniya now working their line. Yes, Peradeniya making some headway finally into that 22 meter. Making their way into the Colombo red zone. Colombo defense being tested for the first time.
Offside, number 1.
Almost coming away. Peradeniya. Peradeniya will be looking to build their confidence from Here's Peradeniya now. Looking to fend the Colombo defense off.
It's a high tackle.
Peradeniya getting those penalties quickly picked up, taken
Okay.
by the centre.
Get back.
Now Dilshan in the location. Now here's Ishan.
Can Peradeniya come away with the try here? They're definitely looking to penetrate that Colombo defense.
Back.
Peradeniya, they have to be patient. They can't
Advantage
be
offside, number 5.
playing quick. And now the advantage comes in.
They'll be looking to use their forwards again.
Again, high tackle, number 2.
And another high tackle coming on. Here's Peradeniya now. And once again, will the referee
Time off, number 2. I gave the
confer
warning.
with his linesman, and he is going to his pocket, and that is the first yellow card of this game. And
High
Colombo,
tackle, number 2.
unnecessary mistakes creeping into their game. Peradeniya forcing them to make those mistakes as well in the heat of the moment. And here's Peradeniya now
No, it's okay.
with a one-man advantage. They'll have to drive this home. Here's Peradeniya looking to go over that line, but the Colombo defense hold on. Going towards that blind side is the scrum off.
Time off.
And we'll be waiting for the referee's verdict here.
Again.
It definitely did look like he touched down from this angle.
Grounding. What's your clear grounding? Grounding okay. Water confident. Are you okay? Thank you. Time on.
Well, the Nipi scrum off has done the job for Peradeniya. He's done well. He's done very well. He was quick off his feet and managed to get that
Mega market.
landing as well. Peradeniya 5 points up. Here's a replay of that try.
Brilliant awareness there from the number 9. Seeing that open space.
Chamindu Dilshan.
Last 30 seconds. Atara market. Last 30. Tao kone.
They'll have final 20 seconds or so to convert this try.
20 seconds.
Getting lucky that instance as well. With one man down. This time, luck not working in their favor. He won't get a chance to convert that. The wind will be the enemy. But however, they're chipping away at this deficit. Definitely getting lucky there, Abdul Hadi. But play will resume with Colombo's kickoff. They did so well to get there. And they've gotten some reprieve as well. And now Colombo will kick this one deep. They have one man down. They'll be looking.
Get back!
To chip some minutes off the clock as well.
Number 14. Offside.
And they'll be looking to start proceedings off early. Quick touch taken by the scrum half for Colombo.
Not 10 meters.
Not 10 meters, and they're playing with another advantage here. This time Colombo looking to strike back despite being down to 14 men.
No, it's okay with the tackle.
Chipped into open space there, but he knows he'll be playing under
Not 10
advantage, so
meters.
he'll have another go.
Stay 10 back.
Well, these Peradeniya players, they seem to lack a lot of game knowledge.
On the line.
They seem to lack a lot of game knowledge. And that is why Colombo seems to be playing far better rugby. Far more pressurizing rugby rather. Peradeniya will have to get that right. Will have to fix things. And now here's Colombo. Ishan makes a hit. Moving forward. And that's well stolen once again by Peradeniya. They've done a great job once again.
Mark here.
Excellently stolen
Mark
there
is here.
by the second row. Ishan Piris in the location.
Whether Mark here, Ganda.
They need to get that ball into touch here. Ball sails over but doesn't fall in, and it's collected by Colombo, and Colombo will be looking at another lease of life. Here's the vice captain Radhina. Scored a brilliant try in that quarterfinals last week, and some brilliant hands here from Colombo, and the number 11 will finish things off once again. Crucial mistakes from Peradeniya, costing another one. It's Banula Algawat coming to the fore, and Colombo just like that will go up by 22 points. Peradeniya still on 5, and it's all happening for Colombo here.
Well, Bilal, Banula has been quite brilliant as well. He's been breaking the lines, he's been pushing forward, and finally he got the try that he deserved. Well, there you go, that dive and that celebration. Well, Bashana, like we said, corner flag kick in practice for that boy. And sends this one through the left uprights. Well, score stands 22 points to 5 in favor of University of Colombo. Here's a try. Praveen Kodituwakko somehow push it away for a try for Banula.
Yeah, Colombo, they are not trying anything too flashy here. They are just making sure they stick to their basics and they are getting it right. Whereas Peradeniya, they've allowed plenty of mistakes to creep into their game. Mistakes that have given away crucial field position. That previous try, it all started off with that touch, not with that ball not going into touch, and Colombo just pouncing on that mistake. And despite being down by one man, they made sure to score as well. So that just shows you the type of character these Colombo players have developed. Credits to the coach as well, Henry Terence, for making sure he has this team ready to take on Peradeniya in the semi-finals.
Well, once again, Colombo with all the position of the game. Bashana puts this one up, and there you go, the chase. Banula once again, brilliant chase and brilliant tackle. And well stolen as well.
The first man.
Quickly taken.
Mark is here.
But the wrong mark rather. Well, this Colombo team is quite aggressive on tackles, on hits, and in kicks as well.
Yeah, most definitely it's been an all-round performance by them in this first half, and Peradeniya will be looking to change things up in that second half. They'll have a very somber team talk there as they go into Lemons. Have to show some sort of consistency here going forward. This time looks like it's Abdullah Siddiq with the throw-in.
Well, Abdullah Siddiq has played the 2023 Schools Dialogue Schools Rugby League as the hooker. He has moved to a prop.
Scrum, boys.
Doesn't get that throw right. Peradeniya. There you go. Gone a bit crooked. Our Peradeniya will have a scrum in favour of them.
Number 8.
Well, Colombo also has the advantage of
Crouch!
having plenty of school first 15 players in their ranks, whereas Peradeniya
You are feeding
considerably less recruits for them, with players from experience in that school league. However, they've done pretty well, pretty decently to come to this point with these players that they have, with the facilities that they have, but it just seems like they're being overplayed by Colombo right now, and Colombo once again moving into the Peradeniya 22. Here's Peradeniya again, this side rushing forward and putting good pressure on the ball receiver there, making sure he knocks that on.
Captains, manage your teams, please.
Well, Colombo, they're playing it easy, and that easiness is costing them that error. They have to play like the score is 0-all. See, here you go, that pass there into no man's hands.
Half time,
and however,
crouch!
That forces a knock on and the scrum down once again in favour of Peradeniya. Here's an EP scrum off. Chamidu feeding.
First come on!
Knocks it on, unfortunately.
Half time.
And that's the half time. Colombo in front comfortably. 22 points to 5. But it has been all Colombo this first half. And Peradeniya will have to get their team talks right, and they'll have to get their ideas right, and they'll have to push through to put and apply more pressure on Colombo in the second half.
And at halftime here at the Police Park grounds, it will be Colombo finding themselves on 22 points. Peradeniya on 5 will have to stage a massive comeback as they move on to the second half. And with that, we'll be moving on to a commercial break, but do stay tuned as we'll be bringing to you live action from the second half.
Elevate your game with the Papare, Sri Lanka's ultimate sports destination. Elevate your game with the Papare, Sri Lanka's ultimate sports destination. Tune in to the Papare, your home for all things sports. Elevate your game with the Papare, Sri Lanka's ultimate sports destination. Together, we unite a nation through the love of sports. Tune in to the Papare, your home for all things sports. Live the action. Feel the excitement.
Rugby.
Live rugby.
Prima Kotumi Fantamai.
Elevate your game with the Papare, Sri Lanka's ultimate sports destination. Experience every heartbeat and every goal like never before. From cricket to football, rugby to athletics, we capture the spirit of every sport that ignites our passion. Relive legendary moments, exclusive interviews and expert commentary, all in one place. Join us for live coverage of thrilling matches and events, bringing you closer to the action. Together, we unite a nation through the love of sports. Tune in to the Papare, your home for all things sports. Live the action. Feel the excitement.
Hi guys, I'm here in the racecourse grounds in Colombo for the first leg of the New Zealand under 85 kg rugby team tour of Sri Lanka. I'm here with Samly Fan TV and we are going to ask the fans few questions. Let's see how it goes.
When tea meets sparkle, refreshment gets a whole new twist. Introducing sparkling iced teas.
What flavor matches your team today? Is it mango, peach, raspberry, matcha green, jasmine or signature?
I think it's mango, definitely. Sweet.
Magic moment. Peach. Matcha green because I like matcha, but yeah. Peach.
If this match was a drink, would it be sweet, strong or extra refreshing?
Very strong.
Strong.
So refreshing to see Sri Lanka playing rugby.
Sweet, very sweet, yeah.
Pina colada. Yeah, because I see the team members for the first time and I see how strong they are, but I feel that they have a so sweet soul inside and they're so passionate about their playing this game, and I wish them good luck, and win this game strong.
Because my fiance is playing.
Strong, because we must show how strong we are as a team.
Sweet.
Sweet?
Strong. Extremely refreshing. I think it was refreshing to watch both teams play. Sri Lanka played well. Our boys did a good job. And it was also refreshing seeing the New Zealand team being here and play as well. So it was definitely a refreshing experience to all of us.
Your celebration move if your team scores next.
Oh, we'll be celebrating all right. Either team. We love Sri Lanka.
Probably. Hey, go the Kiwis!
Oh.
Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in Kandy for the second leg.
When tea meets sparkle, refreshment gets a whole new twist. Introducing sparkling iced teas, lightly carbonated, crafted from carefully brewed tea, and infused with natural flavors for a clean, crisp taste in every sip.
Elevate your game with the Papare, Sri Lanka's ultimate sports destination. Elevate your game with the Papare, Sri Lanka's ultimate sports destination. Tune in to the Papare, your home for all things sports.
Yes, all good. Welcome back to the second half live action between University of Colombo and University of Peradeniya, the semi-final 2. Scorecard reads 22 points to 5, and here are the highlights of all those points. Here's that first try. It's a backfield. Ketaka Kalubowila diving over for that try in the corner. And Bashana adding the extras from one of the toughest angles. And once again, Colombo setting their maul, their trademark maul, and march forward to score their second try of the day.
Definitely a dominant performance from this Colombo side. Brilliant awareness as well. Hit those gaps and to go over the line. And the Peradeniya defense just looking for answers. A bit of a reprieve here for them as the number 9 went to the blind side and was deemed a try. And Colombo, brilliant hands. That man, Algawat, finally finding himself a try. What a game he has had, Abdullah, in this first half. He'll be looking to continue from where they left off.
Well, Colombo will look to do the same what they did in the first half, but better. Peradeniya, they would definitely have had that half-time talk, but they have to have the ball more and apply more pressure on Colombo in order to reduce that deficit and add more points on the board in favour of them. Now Bashana to kick off proceedings for the final semi-final of this Inter-University Rugby Championship. And he does so.
Peradeniya will have to look to minimize their mistakes as much as possible here. One too many times they've just given Colombo the foothold by giving possession away with those mistakes, and Colombo have pounced on.
Get back!
Yes, Colombo now putting it deep. From the 22, ball will go out in the full. And referee Alexander will mark the line out.
Well, that's a good kick. An excellent kick by Peradeniya, fullback. Had his time and put 45, at least a 45-minute kick. I think this is what Peradeniya need to do more. They need to apply that pressure.
10 back.
They need to apply that pressure, and they need to steal the ball more from Colombo. They cannot afford to lose the ball and let Colombo play. Now here's Ketaka.
Okay.
Back from his yellow card.
Penalty.
An advantage early on for Colombo.
What a fight in the outing. You can't jump.
Once again, those mistakes just creeping in.
Fight in the back. You can hold
Exactly
him.
what
You
they
can't jump.
couldn't afford to do early on. And Bashanovic Singh will be looking with that deep. And inside the red zone once again is Colombo.
Number 5, Colombo. Change. Number 5.
Here's that mistake.
Well, you cannot do that. You cannot jump over the maul, set maul, and hit the ball. Well, there has been a change as well for Colombo. Yasiru is off.
Play, okay? 10 back. Colombo.
Supun has entered the field. Now Colombo.
Hold.
Moving
It's
forward.
a ball. Show.
Well, this has been their dominance. This has been their strength. Caretaker at the back of the mall. Finally brought down. Omite gives it to Midum. Here's Abdullah Siddiq. Forwards will look to take on from here.
Well, the forwards for Colombo have been exceptional. They did the job in that previous game as well, and it was them who opened the scoring, but this time it's given away to the backs, and a crossfield kick, not the best there. And however, they'll be coming back for that penalty. Playing under advantage, Colombo just trying something cheeky there.
Ball.
Well, Colombo definitely look to go to the line out and push their way through to the try line. Well,
Time
yes, they definitely, Ketaka would be licking his fingers for his second try.
Yeah, much closer to the line this time. They know their maul has got it right. They know they have the potential.
Number 1 there. Number 17, Peradeniya. 17. 1. Number 1 change.
And it looks like there will be a change early on. Number 17 coming in. It's Uganda.
Chamod Lakshan comes in.
Time on.
Oh, Peradeniya number 1. And now Ketaka.
Okay. Stay on the line, boys. Stay on the line.
Colombo doing well. Peradeniya doing well as well. Holding on.
Come.
Now Colombo moving forward. And they score. Colombo score through their new man.
Peradeniya once again finding themselves in the back foot. That maul just
Captain.
going forward.
Colombo captain.
And at the moment,
Yeah. Please calm down your team, okay? My decisions, okay?
at the moment, Colombo in full song here. They can make no mistake, and here's Bashana looking to add 2.
20 seconds.
Well, Bashana, corner flag kick in practice, like we said earlier. Second half has been not easier for him as well. Squanders this away. Nonetheless, Colombo will still be comfortable. 27 points to 5. Try scored courtesy of Supun Siniviratna.
And it's really hard to see Peradeniya coming back from this now. Abdul Hadi. 27 points to 5. And it's not the scoreboard itself that's making me say that, but rather the manner in which they performed so far. Just too many mistakes creeping in, and once again you see the pressure of the moment just getting to those players, gifting the ball away.
Come, boys.
And after a very, very tough first semi-final between the University of Sri Jayawardhanapura and Kalaniya, this one has been a bit one-sided, to say the least. Colombo will once again have the ball in the centre scrum.
Crouch! Ball! Set! Steady.
Omid Deyangoda to feed it in.
Pulling down.
Penalty in favour of Peradeniya. Now they seem to get their things right. He's the centre. Gives a brilliant pass to the Wintry. Steps in.
No, roll away.
Is exactly what Peradeniya should be doing, minimizing those mistakes. And second consecutive penalty for themselves. Is this a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel for Peradeniya? Can they actually stage a comeback here? Time is not in their favour, but if they can put up a good fight here, we can definitely look forward to an exciting finish to this game, much like the previous one.
Pull it down.
Well, Peradeniya will have the chance.
Crouch! Ball!
Put pressure on Colombo.
Set! Steady!
Last week, Colombo seemed quite a little bit weak in the second half, but this week they look like a totally different outfit.
Advantage.
Here's number 8.
Going up.
And once again, the Colombo forwards guilty of making a mistake. Looking for the quick tap here is Peradeniya, but they've just spilled that ball away. Knock on. And Radina, the vice captain, will look to collect it. Here's Colombo now. Ketaka with the carry. Peradeniya defense holding on. Clearance off of Bashana is good. Advantage over is the call from the referee. Peradeniya running cross. Here's the number 14. Who will just spill that ball forward once again, and Colombo are all over Peradeniya at this moment. Looking to just put that ball into space. And the referee will call back play.
Inside the circle, you can't target.
Penalty in favour of Colombo.
Number 17.
Well, Bangla once again making that brilliant tackle. Peradeniya, lack of knowledge once again coming into play. Keep making those silly errors.
Peradeniya made it this far. Unfortunately, looks like it's as far as they can go this time in this Inter-University Rugby Championships 2026.
Number 4, change.
They've been met with some tough opposition as well, and early on Colombo piling on that pressure. Peradeniya still haven't seemed to recover properly.
Put in time off. Time on.
Their coaches will definitely be frustrated by what they are seeing here. Here's Colombo now once again.
No contest, boys.
Once again with that peel. Here's Radina. Colombo this time guilty of a mistake. Butterfingers from the number 12 gives the ball away.
Time off. Recommendation, non-limited. Number 8. Captain, number 8. Again, captain. Then late charge that, just a penalty only. After the ball is passed, you have tackled.
Well, another penalty in favor of Colombo, and mistakes piling up on Peradeniya. Penalties after penalties, penalties after penalties. Peradeniya cannot afford to do that, or else Colombo would extend that scoreline. That's a brilliant touch. Brilliant touch by Bashana. 5 meters away from the line.
7-man, boys. Hatai.
And that was a late charge there on Ketaka.
Stay on the line.
Had some fan moments of the game. Ketaka to throw in. Well
It's
collected
a ball!
there.
Stay back.
Colombo.
Still going forward. And that's the try once again. University of Colombo come away with another one.
Time off.
It seems like one of their players have suffered an injury in the process. And nevertheless, they will extend their score. They are looking to rampage forward.
Boys. Time on. Shoulder, eh?
Peradeniya outsmarted in every way by this University of Colombo team.
Losing their minds in the process as well. Bashana. The try scorers have not been easy on him. Very unlucky day for him as well. However, he's on the winning side.
20 seconds.
Remains to be seen if he can get this one in between the post and reverse his luck. Here's Bashana. Bashana this time just misses once again. It's lovely to see, however, the support from Colombo as well. The water boy in that instance, the previous captain of the University of Colombo.
Well, Bashana's kick hits the upright and comes back for the second time of the day.
But the way Colombo are playing, I just feel like he'll have plenty more chances to get his kick right. And here's Peradeniya with the restart. What can they do here? The previous one didn't go according to plan, and this time looking to kick deep. Ketaka with a good collection.
On advantage.
But it seems to have just knocked the ball on. An advantage towards Peradeniya now.
Time off.
Bad language.
The referee didn't have to explain why that yellow card came in there. Peradeniya almost
Taken in, come here.
finding themselves
No ball.
on the receiving
Ball was
end
taken in,
of try there, courtesy of a Colombo mistake. Nevertheless, the ball runs out of play.
Well, that kick didn't go in touch, but luckily the Colombo wing three
Only flank
dropped the
number
ball
8. Yeah.
coldly
They are 8.
and scrum
Crouch!
in favor of
Ball!
Peradeniya.
Steady. Killing. Again feeding in.
Colombo once again
feeding
finding
in.
themselves down to 14 men.
Captain. I want a straight feed. You are feeding inside. No hooking.
A bit of mockery by the Colombo players. However, that's dangerous. Very, very dangerous.
Number.
That will be a yellow card once again. Unnecessary tackle, and you can see the frustration from these Peradeniya players as well. They just can't seem to find any sort of reply in like, and there's some frustration spilling out.
Well, there you go.
Captains!
Well, he was quite mad about it. He knew that he knew it was yellow card offense. Still
Out of hand,
made to do it
you are not controlling the game.
and left before the referee even gave the yellow card.
The referee
Okay.
making
Please
sure
warn your team.
that the captains are tasked with controlling the game.
Time
We
on.
want the captains to speak to the players, because that's not the nicest of sights.
10 back.
to see in a rugby field such a blatant
Okay.
foul being played. But this time Colombo going for a cheeky little throw in that works in their favor.
Play on.
The number 10 looking to put that into space.
Brilliant tackle coming in. And a brilliant offload as well.
Advantage.
And that player just not rolling away. Advantage to Colombo once again. Be looking to put that ball into space. Peradeniya still have not collected it. Right as they do.
Not rolling.
Referee, you call back play.
You must roll.
50 minutes on the clock. The University of Colombo 32 points. Peradeniya reduced to 5. They haven't been able to find touch. They haven't been able to find the try rather. This time mistakes creeping in on Colombo. Now Colombo have to make sure they are not complacent. They have a final next week against the University of Jayawardenepura,
No one advantage.
who
Play.
have just had a very close game against Kalaniya, so they can't afford to relax right now. Once again, few more mistakes
First knock
creeping
on.
in.
Second
There'll
knock
be
on.
another restart.
Well, Colombo,
First knock on by you.
they've taken it easy right now. They're playing with calmness, and that's making them make those silly errors, making them force
23.
those errors which aren't really necessary to this game. They
Time
know
on.
that they can play better quality rugby.
Ouch!
But they choose to not.
Yeah, from this point, the intensity of the game just seems to have taken a bit of a lull at the moment, but these two teams will be looking to crank that up a notch, and this is exactly what they can do. The number 12 for Colombo, Midun Gashan,
number 7.
with a good run forward, and here's Radina making some meters. The number 9 looking for space. Here's Abdullah Siddiq.
It's backwards.
Barreling in. Dummy pass from that number 10. And then the offload.
Time off. Get back. Stay back.
Brilliant passage of play coming in. However, was that tackle high? Here's a replay. Brilliant offload by Munshi. Oh yes, that's high. That is high.
Time on. It's a high tackle over here. No clear number.
Well,
high tackle. Put in. Time off.
Peradeniya escape a yellow card.
Yeah, definite yellow card there. From the looks of it, there wasn't a lot of mitigation either from the Peradeniya players' point of view. Just have to calm things down here just a tad bit.
Change can.
Player seems to be in some type of pain.
Change.
The referee has
time on.
Forced a change for Colombo.
High tackle.
Taken quickly by Colombo. Here's Radina once again with the carry. He's made some exceptional carries for Colombo. And with space now, the number 11, Algawata, will once again find himself with a try, and a bit of a scuffle here. Was definitely a late charge from Peradeniya there.
Well, some bromance playing in. The crowd shouldn't involve. Players handle their disputes by themselves. It'll eventually die off, but the crowds have to stay in their places. Well, these girls don't seem to be enjoying this.
Numbers again.
Peradeniya once again finding themselves involved in a scuffle mid-match. This is not the first time that team has been guilty of that, sadly. You have to call a spade here. It's been one too many times where these disciplinary issues have taken place. You do understand that frustration
time is off.
Might be kicking in for both these teams, but in a game of rugby, you can't allow this to happen multiple times.
24 and 25.
Not the first time this has happened. Something
24
that
and 25.
The players themselves
25.
will have to have a chat about and resolve within their team.
24. Bench again. From the bench.
The referee is making sure
number 7.
they nip this in the bud.
Number 7 and number 8. 7 and 8. Number 11, 10 again. Number 11. Starting of the game, I told you, discipline number 1. Okay. After the try is scored, he started. You all escalated. Okay. So there are 3 cards.
Well, 3 cards for Peradeniya and 1 card for Colombo.
Number 7 out.
Banula
number 7
has been playing quite brilliantly today, but unfortunately
out.
This yellow card has ruined his day and Colombo's day. And this ugly scene has ruined a beautiful day of rugby.
Yeah, he was playing so well there. Algavath, 2 tries to his name, and he was the orchestrator of so many more, making those runs with his pace. Just a bit unfortunate there, being drawn into that escalation. However,
starting penalty or
plenty of cards thrown around in these 2 semi-finals. We saw 2 red cards in the previous game, coupled with a few yellow cards, and a number of yellow cards this time as well. Bashana, this time he will get those 2 points. He will add to his team's tally and his own as well.
Who's your captain? Captain, please come.
Well, they say third time's a charm.
Captain.
Bashana gets his conversion right.
15 more minutes. Start of the game, I told you.
Yes, that replay of the try.
Discipline maintained by the captain.
Then that escalation there. That's exactly why those players have been reprimanded.
Well, the referee is quite clear with what happened, but with what is going to happen. He says if there is another fight taking place in the game, he's going to end the game. And these boys have to have their discipline as much as they can, because rugby is a hooligans game played by gentlemen. We have to prove our gentlemen how we have to prove that we are gentlemen for the viewers that are watching.
Yeah, the referee making it clear as to why the game will start off with a penalty, and Bashana will be looking to put this one into touch. And he does so.
Well, not the best of touches by Bashana. Have totally 6 yellow cards in the bin. 5 rather. Peradeniya playing with 12 men and Colombo playing with 13 men. Very ill-disciplined game today by both these teams.
Brilliantly managed by the referee as well, not letting things escalate too much with the crowd also.
He's a try scorer.
Colombo making some headway here. Colombo will be wanting to add to those 39 points here and win by a massive margin. Here's Radina. Once again, he always finds himself with the ball in hand, making those tough carries. Counteract by Peradeniya, but Colombo still managed to keep hold of the ball. Here's Bashana. Bashana will be looking to finish things off on his own, and it will be Bashana Vijay Singh with another try for the University of Colombo. Putting on the afterburners, making that carry, and he'll be looking to convert his own try.
Well, Bashana, he doesn't go easy on himself as well. He scores in the corner as well. But what a run. What a beautiful run. Steps 1, steps 2, round the corner, and dives over for his try. Well, he definitely want to convert this one. He has all the time in the world. How will he fare this time? He strikes it well, but just lacking that power. However, the score is 44 points to 5 in favour of Colombo, and here's that try by Bashana. There you go. Boom. And that's the try for Colombo.
And with that try, Vijay Singh will get his individual points tally to 60 points. Has been a talismanic centre for the University of Colombo. Crucial in orchestrating plays as well, although he is not playing fly half rather. This year, he has made sure that he has been calling the shots from that centre position. And here's Peradeniya now with the restart.
There's a new man on the field.
Colombo has the golden opportunity now of giving the bench players plenty of time on the ball, and that one just a bit forward there. Had that trajectory been right, could have been another interesting charge towards the try line from Colombo.
Well, that's forward all day. Clear as daylight. Peradeniya will have to be attacking now. Have to get at least a consolation try to make it a 2-point in their scorecard. A two-digit number rather.
44 to 5 is what the scorecard will read as we head on to the 1 hour mark in this game. This time with a clean scrum is Peradeniya. Peradeniya looking to bring things forward, but Bashana with a good tackle will stop them in their tracks. The chip forward will find the hands of Murshad Hossain.
Brilliant chip, brilliant kick by Murshid Hossain, and he makes the tackle as well, which forces Peradeniya to go to the line out. Here's that kick and that chase. Well, he's not the one who chased, but however, brilliant kick by Murshid, spotting in the space. Here's a replacement hooker. Nadit Vimal to make the throw in. You can see Colombo have changed all of their pack, or most of them rather.
They do find themselves at an advantage here, 44 to 5. They'll be wanting their substitutes to get plenty of minutes under their belt. And that's a good throw in. Radina collects it well. Here's Colombo now going forward.
Here's Radina once again making that run.
Good inside ball on to Bashana. Bashana will he score the second try? He's going towards that line. Just stop. And it will be the vice captain Radina who will score for himself. Another try for Colombo. And they are slowly but surely reaching that half a century mark here. The vice captain Radina Panagoda gets his name on the scorecard as well. He has been instrumental with those good carries, Abdul Hadi.
Well, Bashana and Radina have been doing the game for the backs and the forwards. Radina has been everywhere with the hits, and Bashana also has been everywhere. Well, we have to decide on a perfect play of the match as well. And it will definitely be a game between Bharshan and Radina. Let's stay tuned for what these two can bring more into the game as Bharshan lines up his kick.
And this one will sail right between the posts, and Vijay Singh will add 2 more to the points tally.
Well, that's his first time he's kicking from the right side of the post, and he makes it sail through quite very well. Here's an offload, creates another try.
Yeah, the two co-vice captains coming to the fore here.
£51-5 in favour of University of Colombo. Well, University of Pera, you have to do something. You have to get some points on the board.
Yes, Peradeniya with the restart. Going towards the new men with the restart. Good inside pass once again, but this time good tackle coming in to dislodge that ball.
Excellent tackle rather. Well, knock forward in favour of Peradeniya. They have to get this right. They keep making on mistakes after mistakes.
Here's that tackle once again. Wasn't able to collect that cleanly, and just as he was juggling it, tackle came in, dislodging the ball. And here's Peradeniya now with an opportunity. Free kick. They haven't got the numbers out wide, but we'll be looking to make something out of it here. Peradeniya now. This time, Colombo guilty of giving that penalty away.
Well, Peradeniya have been quite aggressive here, but however, that their results don't show on how aggressive they are. They're aggressive off the ball, but with the ball, they're not up to the task.
And after quite some time in this match, we'll be seeing Peradeniya with an attacking set piece opportunity in the Colombo 22.
Well, they get their line out right. Lining laterally and backwards. Is there forwards?
Inside pass on to the number 12, who has been one of the standout players for Peradeniya so far in this match. And once again, Peradeniya winning themselves a penalty. Will they be able to score one here? They'll be playing against Colombo's reserves, most of them having come off the bench. Peradeniya still down to 12 men. We'll be looking for some sort of reprieve here. And the referee seems to be going into his pocket once again.
Radina Panagoda, oh, what have you done? What have you done, Radina Panagoda? Very unnecessary. He knew he was offside. Made that tackle. Is there a try? Well, yes, it's a try for Peradeniya. And finally, they get that 2-digit on the scorecard. Where has this play been all this while? It's a little too late. Well, Bilal can stick to our perfect play of the match. Bharshana Vijayasinghe for his talismanic play off the ball and with the ball, with his kicks, with his breakthroughs, with his decision making. He's been quite brilliant. Not to take anything off anyone else, but however, he has been a standout. Well, if we can give the player of the match to all of these players of the Colombo team, they are all deserving, but however, it's very unfair that we pick one. However, Bharshana will win the perfect player of the match for today.
Yeah, he's definitely put in a brilliant shift here, Bharshana Vijayasinghe today. Increasing his points tally to plus 60 points as well. And in addition to everything he's done, the leadership he has shown on the pitch as well has been quite nice to see from a Trinity player. Coming to the fore here, playing in the University of Colombo jersey. And will be a penalty to Peradeniya this time. Colombo just allowing a few mistakes to creep in as well in these latter stages of the game. Peradeniya will put that out.
Well, Peradeniya now playing with some purpose, but however, it is too late. Last place is a referee. Well, that's a brilliant line out. Where has this type of line outs been all this while? And now Peradeniya will be working their line. Peradeniya playing well, shouldn't be throwing the ball. Now in Colombo's half.
Where has this version of Peradeniya been all day, Abdul Hadi? Playing ever so well, gaining an advantage as well now. They'll have a scrum, playing some fluid, free-flowing rugby here. And not 10 meters, another yellow card coming in from the referee, this time the number 28. And the game has been reduced by a number of players here. Ill discipline coming in, costing both these teams.
Well, what a day for yellow cards. Well, offside advantage one more time.
Here's the University of Peradeniya attempting to put a semblance of respectability onto that scorecard. And it's definitely good to see this fighting spirit from Peradeniya as well. And it will be the number 10 for Peradeniya who will touch down.
Well, where have you been, boy? Where has this team been all along? They had to play like this 45 minutes before, 65 minutes before, 68 minutes before. They had to play this type of game. Well, that's the end of the game. 51 points to 15 in favor of University of Colombo. What a day for University of Colombo. They advanced to the finals. They've won the past 3 times easily and consecutively. And they reached the final for the 4th consecutive time, if I'm not mistaken. They've won it 3 times previously, consecutively, and will the 4th time be the charm? Or will University of Jayawardenepura disrupt them?
Yeah, Colombo with a brilliant run here. Plenty of yellow cards in the match, but take nothing away from the dominance this Colombo team has displayed in this tournament up to now. Even the semi-finals, just making sure it's a one-sided affair. Decimating their opposition. Coming out on top, 50 plus points scored. And it will be the University of Colombo who will be going into that final favourites But Jayawardhanapura, of course, will be making sure they come into that final with as less mistakes as possible. It will be interesting to see how that one will go. But we've had a rather anticlimactic finish to this one. Colombo scoring 51 points. Peradeniya only managing to score 15. Two of them coming in the latter half of the game. But kudos to these players for putting on a good display of rugby here in the Police Park grounds. Yeah, the highlights from the second half from the word go. Colombo were looking to dominate proceedings, to continue from where they left off. Played exceptionally through their pack, and when their forwards had done enough, their backs came to the party as well. That was the first of the tries in the second half, and then this one scored in a similar fashion, Abdul Hadi. And then the moment where chaos ensued, Agalwat coming away with a try of his own. He had played brilliantly so far in that game, and then just a few yellow cards coming in, killing the momentum of the game. And that's exactly what those sort of scuffles can do. They just take the focus away from what is important, and that is the game of rugby. And we saw how exceptionally Peradeniya played in the latter half of the game, scoring those 2 points as well. And it was Bhashana Vijay Singh, brilliant run, linking up with his co-vice captain Radhina Panagoda. Exceptional play from the both of them as well. Bhashana scoring around 11 points today, if I am not mistaken. And Colombo making sure they secure a place for themselves in the finals, where they will take on the University of Sri Jayawardhanapura. Both those teams will be vying for the ultimate prize in this Inter-University Rugby Championships 20. The trophy they've been working for all this while. 9 tries scored by the University of Colombo, as opposed to 3 from Peradeniya and Bhashana Vijay Singh, converting 3 of them. And he'll be our player of the match as well, with a try to his own name. One-sided affair to the game, and with that we'll come to the conclusion of our game here from the Police Park grounds. Hope to see you next week at the all-important final, as the University of Colombo will take on Sri Jayawardhanapura. This is us signing off alongside our production team.
Stand by for opener.
Sri Lanka's #1 sports channel, the Papare.
3, 2, 1. roller.
It's been the Sri Lanka way.
Welcome back to the Papare.
Welcome to the live broadcast on the Papare.
Good luck, guys. Good luck, everyone.
The Papare, Sri Lanka's #1 television sports channel.